are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. Trevor Bauer gets the call for game one of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. To start this homestand out, they've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this.
And this throw gets away from him. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
So striding forward now, Nick Markakis. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, at the ball.
Bauer has compiled over 1,100 innings of work over his major league career and has an ERA just under 4, a respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. Albies, the runner at third with no outs. 1-1. Markakis is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. The 1-1. Line drive to left. And that is going to be a base hit that chases home our first run as the Braves take a 1-0 lead.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a sinker in the zone called a strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. You'd like to have that one back.
Galvis out on to Votto, and they get the double play.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So base is empty now after the double play, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
sent on the ground out to second. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate one. On now to the bottom of inning number one. The Braves on top 1-0. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
So striding in, Jesse Winker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2.
Here we go. Ball, that's out.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In is Joey Votto now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen short.
Nick Castellanos now. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there, base hit.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Suarez comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And this one is gone, a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 8th home run on the season for him. And with it, they've left in front now 3-1.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
To the plate now, Mike Moustakas.
The second baseman,
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. Two aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the fourth hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 3 runs already home here. A ball and a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. In the air, down the line in left. But this will land untouched. The 2-2 rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. When you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. On a line, that's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Standing in, Nick Senzel. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Let's get it together, Red. You can do it, Red. Come on.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. This pitch is popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-1 Cincinnati. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He went deep in the contest last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he's seen him well, 6 for 11. He also has 1 home run. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Lifted in the air to center field. Senzel's got it, and there's one gone.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 8, Charlie Culberson.
Standing in, Charlie Culberson.
Let's sit him down right here.
First pitch on its way.
That's a
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
1-1, no strike.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss for strike one. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Outside, that's the ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Up high, 2-1 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Comes set, now the pitch. Fouled off. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder, and it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Braves have drawn even now. It's 3-3.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
So now to the plate, Mike Soroka. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home is in off the plate.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch.
Hey! I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's full now, 3-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Coming to the plate now, Trevor Bauer. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
The pitcher, Trevor.
Here comes the first pitch.
Bauer.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-2 delivery. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 33.
Digging in to try it again, Jesse Winker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Joey Votto. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here it comes. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the 2nd.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Changeup laid off down around the shins. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Ozuna. And they can't run it down. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air out toward left. Ozuna is under it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. 2 innings complete. Score tied at 3 apiece. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1. The 1-1. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Bauer will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder,
Nick Markakis digging in now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch.
Come on.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Freddie Freeman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Freeman, 30 years of age. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw is going to get him at first. And put an exclamation point on that one as the inning is over. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning.
Castellanos.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati third. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. The count to Suarez.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And the count will be full. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Reds are down in order. We played 3 and our score 3-3. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
The left fielder,
so the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the
In
Reds,
now, Freddie Galvis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Fouled away. That's lifted the other way out to left. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
the batter, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nope.
And that misses. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 3-1 pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and one away. And it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2 strikes.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Go, Red.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. Over to Albies. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Now to the plate, Charlie Culberson. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The third baseman, number 8, Charlie.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that's off the left field wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. From the stretch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Mike Soroka, fouled off. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now that.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 2 outs here with a runner at third. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Ready with the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Men on third with 2 down. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And the run is in to score from third. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And this is low, ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. 4-3 Atlanta. Number 4 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4.
And that misses for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here it comes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Standing in now, Jesse Winker. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. On its way is pitch number 75. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
You don't see this very often. There aren't very many pitchers that are good hitters, and sometimes you take a pitcher for granted. You just want to lay one in there. Mistake, because this guy just took him deep.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home. Now here's another one. Again, belted to deep right. Out of here. Back-to-back home runs, and they've taken the lead. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. 4th home run for him on the season as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty, you don't see this very often, Devo, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That evens it up 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. The 2-2. Down the first baseline. Well, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
A ball and no strikes, here it is. A runner on first with 2 away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the 2-1. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. fouled away. Two out here and a runner at second. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
No, he's safe.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Sean Newcomb trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Sean Newcomb.
Freddie Galvis will be the first one to greet him now as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tucker Barnhart. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no fault.
Ready with the 1-0.
That's bolted.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
And it's fouled away.
That's
and he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
To short. Swanson picks it up. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on this Monday night after this. Robert Stevenson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Freddie Freeman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Hit softly down the line at first. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Marcell Ozuna is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a move over to first, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Braves go down without a whimper here. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Ready for another chance? Nick Senzel. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Nick Senzel.
First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Phillip Ervin will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Phillip Ervin.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Jesse Winker will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. One and one to the Reds leadoff man. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home.
Drop it, drop it.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They lead it 5-4. Matt Bowman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
All set for the start of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Tyler Flowers. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Wow.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. That misses. 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in the Georgia native, Charlie Culberson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you can get super greedy right down the middle.
Nobody out, runner on first. A ball and 2 strikes now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Ready now, Dansby Swanson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Got him reaching there. Strike two. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? To second for one. Over to Votto, and they're able to get them both.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Ender Inciarte will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
And that misses inside 1-0. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Two outs here with a runner at third. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Galvis is there. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Braves strand one, and the deficit holds at 5-4.
Correct.
Chris Martin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 55, Chris Martin.
Digging in and looking for more, Joey Votto. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First delivery to him on the way, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. Martin typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to tackle.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
The right fielder, number 2.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ball. You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
A runner at second, nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Ozuna. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. From the stretch. And he takes ball 1. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The second baseman.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He's set and the pitch. Mike Moustakas comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
That's inside. 2-0. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Reds leave 1. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Pedro Strop has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Leading off the inning, Ozzie Albies, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Ozzie Albies.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Three and 1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
A runner at first with no outs here. Two balls and no strikes.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Senzel's got it, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Freeman has over 200 career home runs, so he's certainly capable of leaving the yard in this big spot here.
Oh, yeah, Matty, absolutely. Right man, right time. He's been there, done that, hit a bunch of home runs in his career, and he sets up nice for him. Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Winker will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ronald Acuna. He's set. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Luke Jackson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Now in the box, Freddie Galvis. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Galvis.
Pitch on the way. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. 0-1, here it comes. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Flowers over to his left, one down.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
So one away here in the Reds' half of the eighth. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Here we go.
Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball one.
No strike.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Jackson, a native Floridian. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2
We
strikes.
see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Now the payoff pitch home. Hard hit ball to second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Nick Senzel.
At the plate, Nick Senzel. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 1-0. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo home run for Nick Senzel. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's now 6-4. To Sally will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Reds. Number 12, Kurt Sally.
Low for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's a 2-run lead now. It's 6-4. Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Striding in, Marcell Ozuna. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy. So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Wow.
Striding in once again, Tyler Flowers. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Charlie Culberson. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. Struck him out. Atlanta, good night.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Cincinnati Reds used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Trevor Bauer earns his 5th winner of the year. Raisel Iglesias earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For Atlanta, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.